माननीय सदस्यगण, संसद के इस
It all started with the opening address of President Draupadi Murmu on the first day of the budget session of joint sitting of both houses of the parliament.
वो दिन दूर नहीं जो देश से आतंकवाद आतंक पूरी तरह से समाप्त हो जाए। माननीय सदस्यगण, गुरुदेव रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर ने कहा था कि आजादी तब तक अधूरी है जब तक आत्मनिर्भरता का जीवन ना जिया जाए।
The president lauded the government for its decisive actions against terrorism.
ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के बाद मेड इन इंडिया डिफेंस प्लेटफॉर्म पर भरोसा मजबूत हुआ है।
2 days later, during the motion of thanks to the president's address, a BJP MP from Bangalore South constituency, Tejasvi Surya, launched a sharp attack on the Congress-led UPA government. Accusing the UPA of failing to act decisively on terrorism, internal security and national growth, he called the 2 terms of Manmohan Singh government a decade of lost opportunity.
They make a categorical reference towards terrorism in the president's address. And wahan ye ullekh karte hain, the government is committed deeply to protecting our social fabric and proposes to move the early passage of the Communal Violence Bill 2005 in the session of Parliament. Ye kya bill tha? A bill that presumed guilt on the Hindus of the country. A bill that gave a legal presumption that the majority will be default perpetrators of violence. ये कांग्रेस सरकार ने बोलते हैं 2010 में that this should be the response to terrorists. शर्म होनी चाहिए आप लोगों को। टेररिस्ट के डिजाइन को देश में लागू करने का काम कांग्रेस सरकार ने 2009-2010 में करने का प्रयास किए थे।
Thank you, Speaker, sir.
When the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha stood up to respond, he categorically referred to 30-something BJP MPs' remarks against Congress government with his own set of accusations.
Because he has raised the issue about our patriotism, I'd like to start by reading something. And this is from the memoirs of Army Chief Naravane. This is about when 4 Chinese tanks were entering Indian territory. They were taking a ridge in Doklam, and the Army Chief writes, and I quote from an article that is quoting his book. The tanks were within a few hundred meters of Indian positions on the Kailash range.
No, sir, no, sir, no, sir. Only started. No.
It caused a pandemonium in the parliament. The defense minister accused him of misleading the house. The home minister intervened.
क्या वह पुस्तक प्रकाशित हुई है जिसमें यह सब सारी बातें उन्होंने लिखी हैं? यदि प्रकाशित हुई है तब तो आप उसका उल्लेख करिए, नहीं प्रकाशित हुई है तो उल्लेख करने का कोई औचित्य नहीं है।
रक्षा मंत्री जी इतना ही कह रहे हैं कि नरवणे जी की पुस्तक को आप रिफर कर रहे हो तो वो प्रकाशित हुई या नहीं हुई, वो स्पष्ट करें। नरवणे की रिपोर्ट नहीं है, नरवणे का पुस्तक नहीं है, इतना स्पष्ट करें।
Proceedings were adjourned twice as discussion on motion of thanks to the president's address descended into chaos over remarks by leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi. For the next few days, this became the bone of contention. India-China relation was back in focus just when the 2 neighbors were limping back to somewhat better relations in trade and in defense. Uproar in the budget session of the parliament for the entire first week of February has drawn the friction line between the government and the opposition on the China contention. 2 neighbors, 2 ancient civilizations, the powerhouses of Asia. India and China are 2 countries who have shared a history of prosperity, cultural exchanges, wars, and development. In the summer of 2020, when the world was reeling from COVID pandemic, patrol troops of India and China had a violent clash on the northern bank of Ladakh's Pangong Tso Lake. Soldiers exchanged blows, threw stones at each other. Scores of soldiers from both sides were injured in the skirmish. Within days, tensions escalated and spread to the eastern sector in North Sikkim's Nakula area. Tensions simmered with daily reports of heated atmosphere at the Indo-China border. It crackled with animosity. Top-level diplomatic engagement failed to de-escalate the situation. A month later, on 15th June 2020, India and China engaged in the first deadly clash in at least 45 years. The violent clash at Galwan Valley in Ladakh between Indian troops and soldiers of the People's Liberation Army on the night of 15th June killed 20 Indian soldiers. On the other hand, at least 4 Chinese soldiers were killed. China accused India of crossing the border and launching provocative attacks against Chinese personnel. Both sides claimed that no shots were fired. In about 3 months, on 7th September, once again, it reached fiery heights, and this time both sides engaged in fire exchanges, blaming each other. For the next 1 year, it simmered and remained in high alert, only to escalate once again in the August of 2021. India defended its territory as nearly 100 Chinese troops transgressed into Indian territory. And things from here onwards for the next 4 years kept flaring up from time to time, but did not get into another round of fire exchange. At the time the Galwan clash between India and China happened, General Manoj Mukund Naravne was the 28th Army Chief. Exactly 17 days after the Galwan clash broke out, on 22nd May, General Naravne made a low-key visit to Leh-based 14 Corps headquarters for a security review of the sensitive sector. The Indian Army Chief personally scrutinized troop build-up and military reinforcement from both sides. Till the day he retired from the post in April 2022, India-China border dispute remained the top focus.
9 राउंड हुए कोर कमांडर लेवल टॉक्स के 10 फरवरी से शुरू होकर जो फैसला हुआ था, एग्रीमेंट हुआ था कि किस तरीके से फेज़ मैनर में लोगों ने वापस जाना है नॉर्थ बैंक और साउथ बैंक पर, तो उसके अनुसार जैसे फैसला हुआ था उसी के अनुसार पूरा डिसएंगेजमेंट हुआ। और अभी नॉर्थ बैंक पे, साउथ बैंक पे और कैलाश रेंज पर वहाँ से अपने अपने LAC के अपने अपने तरफ जो अपने परमानेंट लोकेशंस थे वहाँ पर दोनों फ़ौज के टुकड़ियाँ वहाँ वापस चले गए हैं। जो भी हमें चर्चा हम कर रहे थे और इस पर जब दोनों देशों के डिफेंस मिनिस्टर्स की बात हुई, फॉरेन मिनिस्टर्स की बात हुई, हमेशा हमारा स्टैंड यही रहा है कि जो स्टेटस को था अप्रैल 2020 का उसी पर हमने वापस जाना है और जो भी एग्रीमेंट हुआ है वो उसी के अनुसार हुआ।
3 years after his retirement, he finished writing 3 books. One of them is military fiction and has seen the day of light as a published book. But the memoir, 4 Stars of Destiny, though was supposed to be published in April 2024, got mired in the Ministry of Defense approval process.
My job was to write the book and give it to the publishers. It is for the publishers to get the permission from the MOD. They have given it to them and it is still under review. It's been under review for more than a year now. The publishers and the MOD are in constant contact with each other. So it's not for me, it's beyond, not for me to actually follow up. It is the publishers, the ball is in the publishers and the MOD court. But I enjoyed writing the book, for better or for worse.
Thank you, Speaker, sir.
Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi on 2nd February caused uproar in Parliament when he tried to quote passages from the former army chief's unpublished memoir. in which the government is allegedly accused of failing to give clear directions during the 2020 military standoff with China.
It's a matter of national security. Chinese troops, forces were right in front of our forces. Chinese forces, our forces had taken Kailash Ridge, sir, in eastern Ladakh.
He was repeatedly interrupted.
आप अध्यक्ष की रूलिंग को चुनौती नहीं दे सकते।
कोई चुनौती नहीं देना।
अध्यक्ष की रूलिंग होती है, अब ध्यान रखना, ठीक है ना, जब भी सदन चलता है।
By the Treasury bench.
जब इसे आप ऐसे नहीं, आप सदन के नेता हैं।
By the Defence Minister himself.
अध्यक्ष महोदय, ये लीडर अपोजिशन सदन को गुमराह करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। मैं आपसे अनुरोध करना चाहता हूं, इन्हें किसी भी सूरत में यह बात बोलने की यहाँ पर इजाजत नहीं दी जानी चाहिए।
It sparked a political row, bringing Parliament to a standstill. The government accused the leader of the opposition of insulting Indian soldiers and breaking parliamentary rules by trying to read from an unpublished book.
उन्होंने मैगजीन और नरवणे जी की किताब के अलावे कैलाश रिज में टैंक, इनको किसने बताया आया था? किसने बताया? ये लिखा हुआ नहीं पढ़ सकते आप, अध्यक्ष जी ने ना बोला है। 349, 358 और अब 389 अध्यक्ष के रूलिंग को न मानने का नियम भी इसका भंग करे माननीय विपक्ष के नेता।
The standoff went on for 4 hours with multiple adjournments. Both sides kept accusing each other.
बार-बार बोल रहे हैं कि हम लोग सुनना चाहते हैं। जो चीज नहीं बोलना चाहिए, जिसका परमिशन नहीं है, आप बार-बार बोलते हुए आप क्या हासिल करेंगे? देश को नीचा दिखा के आपको क्या फायदा मिलेगा, ये बताइए। हमारा और आपका मतभेद हो सकता है, देश हित में हम सबको एकजुट आना चाहिए, इसमें तो कोई मतभेद नहीं है। आप एक ऐसा चीज बता रहे हैं जिसका कोई सोर्स नहीं है।
बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ उनसे। क्या कर रहे हैं, एक पब्लिश सोर्स से कोट कर रहे हैं। कल तो उन्होंने ऑथेंटिकेट भी किया उसको, तो बोलने में क्या हर्ज है? ये लोग जब भी भाषण देते हैं तो किसी किताब से कोट करते हैं, चाहे वो कभी संजय बारू जी को भी कोट किया है प्राइम मिनिस्टर जी ने, तो कभी मैगजीन का आर्टिकल, कभी किताब से, कभी रिपोर्ट से। ये लोग डर रहे हैं कि क्या बातें निकलने वाली हैं, बस ये डर रहे हैं। उन्होंने इस पुस्तक को प्रकाशित होने नहीं दिया है, जहाँ तक मेरी जानकारी है।
The Chinese.
A single reference, a cascade of interruptions, with papers flying, MPs shouting, and the House brought to standstill. These became scenes rarely seen inside the Parliament. Fireworks erupted on day 2 of discussion on the President's address in Lok Sabha as well. Ruckus broke out after Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi once again mentioned China, quoting from former Army Chief General M.M. Naravane's unpublished memoir.
Speaker, sir. And the Chinese.
Please continue with your speech, we are waiting, but please avoid referring to a matter which has been settled.
Just like on the first day, the chair interrupted, saying Rahul Gandhi must speak only on the President's address.
Now listen. No, please listen. What did you say just now? What did you say just now? What is this yar? What is this yar? This is Parliament, this is Lok Sabha. You can't address the chair. You cannot address the chair with yar. What is this yar?
Chaos escalated as the opposition claimed Rahul Gandhi was being gagged by the speaker.
पहली चीज बोलने नहीं दे रहे हैं। मोदी जी घबराए हुए हैं।
The situation worsened when the chair attempted to move on to other speakers.
माननीय श्रीमती शताब्दी राय। माननीय श्रीमती शताब्दी राय।
It was not well received by the opposition bench. Congress MP Manikam Tagore, Gurjeet Aujla, Raja Waring, Hibi Eden, Kiran Reddy and Venkat Raman stood on a table and threw papers towards the chair. The government moved a resolution to suspend the unruly MPs.
Conduct of Sri Manikam Tagore, Sri Amrinder Singh Raja Waring, Sri Gurjit Singh Aulia, Sri Hebi Edin Prashant Padole, Sri Dean Karyakos, S. Venkatesh, and Kiran Reddy resolved that the above mentioned members may be suspended from the services of the House.
राहुल गांधी जी के नेतृत्व में कांग्रेस पार्टी और उनके मित्र पक्ष डीएमके, तृणमूल कांग्रेस, समाजवादी पार्टी कितना भद्दा व्यवहार आज उन्होंने पार्लियामेंट में किया। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी की आसन तक पहुंचकर उनका अपमान किया।
Even as the resolution was being passed, more papers were thrown at the chair. Amid the ruckus, all 8 MPs were suspended, and opposition leaders questioned the decision.
यहाँ पे ये तस्वीर आप देख रहे हैं जहाँ पे राहुल गांधी तमाम सांसदों के साथ खड़े हैं जो सस्पेंड हो गए हैं।
जो सस्पेंडेड है वो आगे आ जाए।
ईबी एडेन, राहुल गुरजीत औजला, राजा वारिंग यहाँ पे मौजूद हैं।
सस्पेंडेड वाले आगे आ जाए।
तमाम कांग्रेस के एमपी मकर द्वार से राहुल गांधी के साथ निकलते हुए यहाँ पे।
The Lok Sabha was adjourned till the next day. And the next day too was the same story of another day. Another disruption, another washout. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was scheduled to address the Lok Sabha on 4th February evening. But the House was first adjourned till 5 p.m. The Prime Minister was expected to speak when proceedings resumed. But barely a minute after, the House reconvened. It was adjourned for the day. The reason was relentless disruptions that brought the House to a standstill.
डर गए, आने से डर गए सदन में, और उनके रेल मंत्री और निशिकांत जी तो बुलेट ट्रेन की तरह भागे। लड़कियों को निशिकांत जी कई तरह का आरोप लगा।
Hours earlier, a personal flashpoint erupted at Parliament's Makar Dwar, where the suspended MPs were protesting. Union Minister Ravneet Singh Bittu and Leader of the Opposition Rahul Gandhi clashed publicly. Bittu struck back sharply, branding Rahul Gandhi and protesting MPs as देश के दुश्मन।
ठीक है, उनका मेरे से कोई नाराजगी पर्सनल हो सकती है। मेरे मान मर्यादा के लिए मैं स्पीकर साहब को भी कहूंगा, भी अब अंदर तो थे अब बाहर भी ये हमें गेटों पे घेर के अब शब्द बातें कर रहे हैं।
और किस तरह से भारत
A day after Rahul Gandhi cited former Army Chief General M.M. Narawane's memoir in Parliament, the BJP responded with books of its own. BJP MP Nishikant Dubey walked into the House holding books detailing alleged Congress scams, including Bofors. The move triggered loud protest from the opposition. Dubey was denied permission by the chair, but he went on. Papers were torn, sheets were flung across the house. Torn papers flew back amid rising disorder.
निशिकांत दुबे जी तभी उठते हैं जब सरकार की इजाजत होती है, जब सरकार कहती है कि जाओ हाउस को डिसरप्ट करो। एलओपी को एक किताब जो प्रकाशित है, जो आज आपके सामने भी दिखाई है उन्होंने, कि प्रकाशित किताब है, अमेज़न से खरीदी की गई प्रकाशित किताब है, उससे कोट नहीं करने दे रहे। आप नियम कह रहे हो कि ये नियम का उल्लंघन है। तो अब ये महाराज उठे हैं और ये 6 किताबें सामने दिखा रहे हैं, उनमें से कोट कर रहे हैं, आप कुछ नहीं कह रहे हैं। इनका माइक चला जा रहा है।
Outside Parliament, Congress MPs staged a protest. Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi waved former Army Chief General M.M. Narawane's memoir.
सर, नारावने जी की किताब है, इसमें उन्होंने पूरा अकाउंट लिखा है, जो लद्दाख का जो अकाउंट था। I don't think PM will have the guts to come to the Lok Sabha today, because if he comes, I'm going to give him this book. So if PM comes, I will go physically and hand him this book, so he can read it, and उनको पता लग जाए कि उनकी सच्चाई क्या है, देश को पता लग जाए।
प्रश्नकाल.
With a cloud of uncertainty hanging over the parliament on the fourth day of the week, there was no respite from the ruckus in both the houses. For the first time since 2004, in an unprecedented move, the Lok Sabha passed the motion of thanks on President Draupadi Murmu's address without Prime Minister Narendra Modi's reply.
जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में हाँ गए, सदस्य विरोध में ना गए, मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष हुआ, निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष हुआ, प्रस्ताव स्वीकृत हुआ.
The BJP claimed Prime Minister Modi did not address the lower house, even though he was present in parliament, due to a plot by Congress MPs who gherowed his chair to allegedly attack him. The Speaker, Om Birla, claimed the Prime Minister skipped the reply on his request.
मेरे पास पुख्ता ऐसी जानकारी आई कि कांग्रेस पार्टी के कई सदस्य माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के आसन पर पहुंचकर कोई भी अप्रत्याशित घटना कर सकते थे. ये दृश्य मैंने सदन में देखा भी सही. अगर ये घटना हो जाती तो ये अत्यंत अप्रिय दृश्य देश के लोकतांत्रिक परंपराओं को तार-तार कर देता. इसको टालने के लिए मैंने माननीय प्रधानमंत्री से आग्रह किया कि उन्हें सदन में नहीं आना चाहिए.
Meanwhile, the upper house too witnessed a fierce showdown between leader opposition Mallikarjun Kharge and BJP's top guns on 5th February.
The Lok Sabha leader, LOP, is not allowed to speak, and he wanted to speak about the country's interest, about the country's interest, sir.
And the leader of the opposition should know that the proceedings of the Lok Sabha cannot be discussed in Rajya Sabha, and you have given ruling not once, many times, and previous chairmen have also given a ruling on it that the Lok Sabha proceedings cannot be discussed in Rajya Sabha, and so such discussion.
Congress repeated the charge that Rahul Gandhi was not being allowed to speak in the Lok Sabha, which the Parliamentary Affairs Minister rejected. Outside the Parliament, suspended MPs continued their protest with a banner reading, "Prime Minister is compromised." And then the Prime Minister came to respond.
मेरी एक प्रार्थना है, आदरणीय खरगे जी की उम्र देखते हुए वो बैठ करके भी नारे बोल सकते हैं तो अच्छा होगा, ताकि उनको कष्ट न हो. पीछे नौजवान बहुत लोग हैं, तो खरगे जी को आप बैठते बैठते भी
When you are speaking, they are listening. You are
नारे बोलने की अनुमति दे दीजिए.
The opposition walked out on him in the middle of his speech.
कांग्रेस ने बीते दिनों राष्ट्रपति जी का अपमान किया. कल लोकसभा में भी राष्ट्रपति जी के अभिभाषण पर चर्चा नहीं हो पाई. ये राष्ट्रपति पद, उसका घोर अपमान किया है. जब आपने लोकसभा में जो व्यवहार किया है, आपने आदिवासी समाज का अपमान किया है, आपने महिला का अपमान किया है, भारत के सर्वोच्च पद पर विराजमान, संविधान ने जिनको सर्वोच्च पद दिया है, आपने उनका अपमान किया है, आपने संविधान का अपमान किया है. मोहब्बत की दुकान खोलने वाले मोदी तेरी कब्र खुदेगी के नारे लगा रहे हैं जी. ये कौन सी मोहब्बत की दुकान है जो देश के ही किसी नागरिक के कब्र खोदने के सपने देखती हो? ये कौन सा संविधान से उन्होंने सीखा है जो देश के ही किसी नागरिक के कब्र खोदने की बात करते हो? क्या ये संविधान का अपमान नहीं है? क्या ये मानवता का अपमान नहीं है?
Thank you, Speaker, sir.
While the politics over India-China border dispute took hostage of Parliament's proceedings, trade between the two countries are rising. In 2025, trade reached a record of $155.6 billion, up 12%. Indian exports to China rose by 9.7% last year. Yet politically, China remains the contentious issue, even when the border dispute is limping back to cooperation little by little from 2024.
It's important